joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. So the Nuggets with the tip. And here's Murray. Over Drummond. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Drummond. Irving with it. Checked by Murray. Here's Simmons. The shot won't fall.
An elite facilitator, Simmons has great court vision, outstanding court vision, can make every type of pass. The offense seems to flow a whole lot better when he's out there.
Now here's Irving. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble, easily gets himself free of the defender.
And Simmons himself once said, if I don't need to shoot the ball, I won't.
He gets his greatest joy, B.A., from setting other people up. When he can make a play for somebody else, that's when he's most satisfied. It's a rare quality, I think, that should be celebrated and not over-scrutinized like it is with Simmons.
Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And the jam by Drummond.
His IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Screen by Gordon. Murray with it. Picked up by Simmons. And Jamal Murray hits from deep.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
First team foul.
Here's Irving. Pass to Simmons. Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6.
Commendable effort that time by Gordon on the defensive end. Really makes the extra effort to get to the shot.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Gordon. From deep, Jokic. It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. The Nuggets making a switch here. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Green, a screen. On the attack, Morris. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I like the setup there. Green with a really rock-solid pick.
It's stolen by Green. Back to Murray.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Aldridge with it. He's picked up by Cousins. There's a screen by Aldridge. Outside Simmons. From downtown. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Cousins. Over Irving. And it's Denver with another.
Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer.
It's time. Let's go.
The Nets with the lead. And Mills, here we go. Harris outside. Takes it inside. Lets the three fly. And Patrick Mills hits from deep.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
On the wing, Green. Back to Morris. Green, a screen. The kick out to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
You've got to plug up these lanes to the basket, especially when Griffin is slashing with force.
Morris can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Najee. Now here's Green. Shoots over Brown. And again, Denver no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
After 1 quarter of play.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And Claxton gets the bucket. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
Back to Porter. Out to Gordon. To the middle. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got his first points of the game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Pass to Durant. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Durant. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Durant. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Durant's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Barton with it. Picked up by Simmons. Barton's shot off the mark. And the Nets with possession here. Outside Simmons. The kick out. Curry. Back to Simmons. Pass to Irving. Outside Curry. It's Simmons with a drive. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Well, I think he's the ultimate point forward. Simmons has the skills of a point guard, the size of a 4-man, and is terrific off the bounce. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Back to Durant. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks. And of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
A new group getting ready for the Nuggets. The Nuggets really having a tough go here. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of this one. And that one's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Screen by Griffin. To the paint. Kick out to Brown. Aldridge left side. Brown with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Drains the triple. Murray's got 8 points.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
And that comes off the assist by Morris. Murray's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And the quick feet of Murray really doing an extraordinary job getting out in transition.
Brown can't hit.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to Griffin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first foul. First
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive, and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And that concludes the first. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And that one's good. Irving.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Murray. No good. A bit long that time.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing it, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
Murray with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
You got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Porter. It's stolen by Drummond.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Here's Simmons. Good chance here for Irving. Again, the Nets score. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. Learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about it. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
Here's Barton. Out to the right wing. Now here's Jokic. 6 to shoot. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. And that's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And the basket by Jokic.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Denver grabs the miss. Gordon left side. Outside Porter. Down low. Here's Cousins. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Green, a screen. Pass to Najee. Over Griffin. Another shot. Najee, good.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Well, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Murray, no good. Pass to Claxton. Outside Mills. And here's Brown. Three-pointer off the mark. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jokic. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, Patty Mills is one of a long line of outstanding Australian players who played their college ball in Northern California at St. Mary's College.
Right side Brown. Right wing. Back to Claxton. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
All right, look who's coming.
And here at the end of the third.
Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Now Jokic. Back to Gordon. With his first shot attempt. To the inside. Oh, Drummond with the block.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
Stolen by Drummond. Left side Durant. Pass to Curry. Unloads from 13. Connects. The jumper drop. And the Nets lead by 19.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
In for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic.
Outside Simmons. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Irving for three. And they'll get another chance. Drives to the hoop. And it's in there.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
Nice move. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Inside. And stolen by Simmons. Durant with it. Checked by Murray. It's Simmons with a drive. Irving for three. Hits the trifecta.
One this half, two for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
And that one's good by Durant.
I just love the ball.
And it's Murray off the drive. Oh, Drummond with a block. Pass to Curry. Drummond, high post. Free throw line jumper. He can't get that one to fall.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
In for the Nuggets.
So both teams making some changes here. Gordon attacking. The shot no good. Here's Brooklyn. They're on a 12-4 run. And they go to the intentional foul.
It's his second personal.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
Back to Griffin. Pass to Aldridge. Outside Mills. Shot clock at 5. Back to Griffin. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Will Barton.
And just staying in control. This is Griffin's mindset, keeping his balance even when the D is present.
You know, the number one thing Mills gives you, a confident knockdown shooter from range.
Yeah, Brian, that's been his calling card since he entered the league, but I think he's added some other pieces to his game along the way. He puts it on the floor, he creates for other people. He's a much more well-rounded guard now, and I think that keeps him on the floor.
Yeah, I don't know why he let it go all the way to 28 points. He should have quit way sooner.
So don't hate on the boy.